What's up, what's going on, legends? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over the long shot spots on all of the 6v6 maps. I'm only going to go over the main few for each of the maps because obviously it's going to be a lot. That way, no matter what map you guys dive into, you guys will be able to go for those long shots, whether it's on your ARs, SMGs, or even handguns. So if you guys do enjoy this content, anytime I find this video helpful in any way, make sure you show your support for the channel by going down below and smashing that like button. We're going to throw an easy goal of 50 likes on today's video, as well as you guys like to find a way back to the channel for more Call of Duty content, make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button alongside that notification bell so we don't miss you in future videos. All right, so here we are first on Bagra Fortress. In order to actually get a long shot with the assault rifles, it's going to be anything over 40 meters. So right here on this lane, if you're on the stair set, anywhere over there, anyone going toward that location, which I know there is an objective over there, will be in just out of the range for you to actually get that long shot at 41 meters here. And obviously anyone will be beyond the truck and around that spot as well. This can obviously be a little bit shorter for SMGs and handguns, as the ranges are just a little bit less and doesn't have to be 40 meters. All right, now a second location here on the map is going to be on this side here. As you can see around this corner, people will be coming around and you will actually have a little head glitch here. This should be within the same range, allowing you to obviously get a long shot as well. At 44 meters, could be a little bit tricky hitting the shots at this spot, but obviously still a long shot. All right, here we are in Breenbergh Hotel, and we are on the side lane here. This is a perfect spot. You just got to make sure your back's to this wall if you're on this side, and if this player is against the as far as they can without hopping over, they should be within range for a long shot. So we'll go ahead and eliminate them. 41 meters, that's perfect. Obviously, you're going to get people that are further back than that, so this is a great lane to choose for going for long shots in this area. And it obviously works if you swap spots with the other player. All right, here we are in our second location here on the hotel, and this is in the metal lane. Essentially, you're going to need to be behind this here pool fountain thing, and the players are going to be coming through those archways, which is pretty common, and you should be able to get a long shot here. Long shot, 43 meters, perfect distance, so anyone in that range, as long as they're passing by, will count as a long shot. Same thing, you can swap sides. Anyone pretty much walking up from this side will count as a long shot as well. Here we are on the Crown Raceway. This is the first angle that you will be able to get long shots on, as long as you're anywhere on this side or obviously the other side. Not too far, but basically behind the souvenir spot or over there, it should count as a long shot, or anyone coming around that corner, which is pretty frequent depending on the mode you're playing. And here you go. Boom. We got ourselves a long shot. No problem. So obviously if you switch spots, same thing goes. All right, here we are on our second angle. This side is on the opposite side from where we just were. Pretty straightforward lane, laying just next to this F1 car, and then over there down by the sign is the other players, and more people will obviously be coming this way. Same thing. Boom. Hit that long shot. This is actually a little further range than you need, but obviously it'll give you more room for you to be able to get guaranteed long shots. All right, here we are on El Asilo. Now anywhere on this side of the map, you are going to want to be up here, and anyone that's basically on top of that or further, they could even be in this building. If you're on the other side, maybe you're going to sit in this building for the long shots, but anywhere on this side will be a great angle and obviously a pretty good lane for a long shot. And as you see there, will count as a long shot over 42 meters, and anyone further than that, which is going to be fairly common to see people in, will be a long shot as well. All right, here we are in the second location. This is going to be on the edge or the side of the map, and anyone that goes obviously from this side coming around the corner, you have pretty good visibility to. You can also see people over there as well. Anywhere in this range, basically I'm not even pushed back that far, will be a long shot, and it'll be an easy 45 meters. You'll be able to obviously get that to count. All right, here we are on Embassy. This is the cross the middle lane. Pretty easy and straightforward. I think this is going to be more than we need for sure. And obviously any players that come across that are going to be in your long shot range. So let's go ahead and try it. Boom, 47 meters. So pretty much anyone behind that, or anyone behind this, depending on which side you're on, is going to be a long shot. All right, here we are in location 2. So pretty much anyone coming around the other side of the map from their spawn, or anyone coming from this spawn, should be a long shot if you're in either of these locations. Just go ahead and boom, 44 meters. So that puts us over it. So obviously any of those will count. All right, this is the Farm 18 map on our first location. We got the one side of the map here we're all pretty familiar with. If you jump up on this box on this side, or if you're just generally coming around that corner on that head glitch there, anyone in these ranges should be a long shot for you. Obviously, people will go into this window and stuff as well. So go ahead and get our kill here. Boom, long shot at 38 meters. So I think 38, 40, anything above that's going to count for your assault rifles. And you actually have a little bit more leeway when it comes to the handguns or SMGs too. All right, here we are in our second location on farm. This one requires you on the roof. and then have people come around that corner down there. Or obviously the opposite effect. Maybe you're down there and there's somebody on the roof you're trying to take out. And here we go. This should be a long shot. Got ourselves a long shot at 44 meters. So anyone in that range is going to count. So here we are on Mercado with our first location. This one's going to be you laying on the camper. There's obviously people who get up on top of this, so it could work out very well, or jump on top of the wall. And anyone basically coming out of the alleyway there should be within range of your long shot, or obviously further as well. And here we go, just to test it. We do get our long shot, so obviously this is a great location. All right, here we are in the second location. This one's obviously the more centralized building over here. And if you're watching this lane where people usually come up, especially if they spawn on that side, this should also count in the long range as well. Long shot, 39 meters. It's going to be a little bit of a stretch, but it will still work as for people coming around that. And you can even counter that by obviously popping up right here, giving yourself a few extra meters. Now here we are on the mini Taraq map. Now this one's a little bit easier because there's tons of places that are going to be long shots, but this seems like a notable spot here on the second floor of this building, as many players will come out of the center of the map here. And if you basically mount or just chilling here, you should get a long shot no problem. Boom, we get 47 meters. That's well beyond what we needed. And obviously anyone else beyond that range will count as a long shot as well. All right, here we are in a second location. Obviously there's a lot of distance between me and the enemy player here, but I do know in some of the objective modes that there are objectives in this area. So there will be players coming out around here and obviously coming across the street over there as well. So this is a second spot that you can do, as you will probably get your long shot at 48 meters. Obviously, that gives you a little bit of leeway as well. So pretty much anyone in that range will count for a long shot. So here we are on Zarqwa Hydro. This might be the most broken spot I've found on any of the maps so far, just for the simple fact it's going to be really tough for the enemies to see you. Anyone basically coming through this archway here, as long as you're up top and in this position, is going to be a long shot. And they're going to, again, have a hard time seeing you. You're going to lay prone right here. You're going to literally go like that, 43 meters. And obviously anybody a little further than that will count as well. And they are just not going to be able to see it. And you're, of course, still going to get those long shots. All right, here we are in our second location. Again, this one works both ways. If you're on the other side on this little guy laying there, or over here laying next to this one, you'll be in great shape and within the range you need to be for your long shots. And we'll go ahead and just make sure, as anyone will pass across that, that's 50 meters. Gives us a little bit of leniency there. And obviously allows us to get those long shots across any player that goes that direction. All right, here we are on our last map for the long shot locations. And this is Sena, probably the worst map ever created. So it is a little bit more challenging to find some locations. But if you're on the side over here, the United States of America border spot, and you jump up on this here bus, you actually have a pretty good angle on the center of the map there where players will probably come through, and it will count as a long shot, being 54 meters or more, and you'll be able to actually get a pretty good view of those players, which will give you the best opportunity for this map to actually be able to get any long shots at all due to all the cars on the map. All right, here we are for the second location. We are on the other side of the map. Hopefully you will be able to get players to walk this direction. I think you will, as the objectives, I think, are on both sides. So if any players are coming around this side, it's a pretty wide open lane. You'll be able to get your easy long shot eliminations there as well. All right, now we've covered multiple locations on each of the 6v6 maps for you guys to get those long shot eliminations that you need for your challenges. That way you'll be able to unlock your camos. Hopefully this will make your journey significantly easier. Figured it would be nice to know at least a few spots for each of the maps for you to be able to accomplish this. So hopefully this video will help you guys with that. Now, obviously, there is always the option to jump into ground war. The main reason I'm not recommending that for this long shot video is the simple fact that, yes, you will have more cases where you are able to get long shots, and there are going to be more circumstances where long shots are available. However, most of those engagements will involve you actually taking out a sniper or winning an engagement against a sniper, and those are just not going to be very easy battles to win. So I definitely think for the long shots, it's going to be much easier to jump into 6v6, choose specific locations on the map like I've shared with you guys today, and be able to go for those long shots exclusively without too many battles with snipers along the way. That's going to wrap things up for us here. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support on the channel. I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace.